How's everybody doing today? This is a Muskrat Air Gunner. Today I want to take time out and talk about my Vulcan 3 25 caliber air rifle. Guys, this thing it's unbelievable of how accurate this gun is with the right ammunition. I'm shooting ABS 44 grain slugs in it, and at 50 yards, 5 out of 5 in the same hole. 100 yards, less than an inch, which I will make another video on that. But I just want, like I say, want to take the time out and talk about this gun, on how good it is, and how good it shoots. It never leaves point of aim. I don't care if you've set it for a week, 2 weeks, a month. This thing is unbelievable. It's got a 8-inch, I believe, 700 millimeter barrel in it, CZ barrel, which is awesome. Shot pellets in it. It does okay with pellets, but not as good as slugs in it. And of course, I got this is an over-the-rail bipod, but I've got it under here because this thing don't have no over-the-rail Picatinny yet on it. I got the trigger set, maybe 6 ounces. I mean, you just barely touch it and it's awesome. Of course, then my Saber Tactical bench pod there. I mean, it's this thing right here. It does wonders. It will help you shoot. It helps me shoot anyway at times. Sometimes I can shoot, sometimes I can't. And of course you can see I've got my muzzle brake on the end of it, and this thing helps a little bit too. And one of the reasons why I say that, it gets the air away from the projectile on the way out. If you put a Donny Flow on the end, which it still shoots good with the Donny Flow, don't get me wrong, but I like it with that muzzle brake on the end of it. It lets the air go away from the projectile coming out the end of it. But if y'all are thinking about getting a air rifle, a top end air rifle, one of the top end air rifles, I looked, towards the Vulcan. I've never had a leak out of this thing since day one. I took it apart, like I say, adjusted the rig, put it back together, aired it up. I ain't never ever had a leak on it. And like I say, last year I've killed groundhogs with it, over 100 yards. I hope to get out and make a video this year of me shooting groundhogs with it, and all kinds of chipmunks. I've got a bad problem with chipmunks. I hope to be getting some of them. But like I said, I just wanted to take time out and tell you about this thing. Of course, it's got the Element. I've got my Element Titan on here. It is a wonderful, wonderful scope. It's got, like I say, 0 locking turrets on it here. They're stainless steel inside, so you can dial it up or down. Won't wire it out. But like I say, it's just an overall out wonderful, wonderful air guns. About one of the best that I've had. I've had FX impacts. I've had a lot of leaks out of them, so I got rid of them. Got me a Vulcan. Ain't never had no leaks out of it. It ain't never ever leaked down or anything. Of course, back here I modified the back end to where I can adjust the hammer spring, but first I take the stock off, and it's got a locking nut back here. Not a locking nut, a locking set screw. I loosen it up, then I put the stock back on, tighten it up, and then when I'm on the bench, I can adjust the hammer spring back here without taking the stock off of it. Just a little bit better for me on how to shoot it, to get it tuned in good and everything. I'm hoping to get me another stock made for this thing. I'd like to have a red laminate stock to go on it, but I'll eventually find one. Let me say it's got the 500cc bottle on it. I get 990 feet a second. I'm getting around 23, 24 shots before it falls off the regulator. but you know it when it falls off the regulator because your point of impact starts dropping down. But I just, like I say, I want to take the time and just talk to everybody about this thing, tell you how good of a gun it is. If you're thinking about getting a Vulcan or any kind of air rifle, top end, you need to consider a Vulcan 3 because, like I say, it is an awesome shooting machine. Never had no leaks or anything out of it. But I've got another gun that's coming to me. I'm real excited about doing a review on it, and it's a 30 caliber. But once I get it, I'll go over it, and check and make sure, clean everything on it, and then I'll go from there. But like I say, he got in touch with me, the company did, and want me to review it. So I'm going to review it, and then I'll make another video of it. I'm real excited about it too, especially stretching it on out there past 100 yards. I can go up to 200 yards if I need to. Anyway, that's another video. But like I say, I just wanted to take time out and talk to you about this Vulcan. You really need to look at one of them if you're in the neighborhood of getting one. So this is a Muskrat air gunner. I hope everybody has a good Friday afternoon and has a good and safe weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.